we just got caught in a bit of a transition war, and wouldn't be the game that we like to play. Some of that was we just mishandle a lot of pucks tonight. It's back-to-back games where we ice a puck that ends up, indirectly ended up in the back of our net. So that would be the hands part for 2 games haven't been there. I liked our last game in terms of effort. We drove hard. This one, I think, we didn't look like we had as much pushback when we needed it.
Spencer Knight's first NHL game since February of 2023. How would you evaluate his performance?
Well, we asked him to make some saves, especially in the back half of that game. I think a lot of it he looked solid in. Some communication things with his defense. He hasn't played with a lot of those guys back there because a bunch of them are new. So, yeah, it was fine. He made some good ones. He'll probably want 1 or 2 of those back. But it's been a while since he's been in an NHL net, so we build from there.
Thanks for those comments. It's good to get some adversity out of the way early, obviously, with Barkov out. What do you hope the guys learn about themselves or take out of this current little block they're going to go through for the next week or 2?
Well, we've won a bunch of hockey games in the past without him in our lineup. We have to play a style of game that'll allow that to happen. We're not at that. I mean, I think we were in our first 2. We weren't tonight, right? We didn't play a game that you can kind of survive without some guys out of your lineup. But I think we can get better at it.
There's a couple guys, especially in that first goal, Jesper and AJ making some plays happen up there. Just 3
Yeah.
games in, just early impressions of the new guys.
No, I like those guys. Haven't seen Thomas enough to give you a report on him, but I think that line is good if we can get him in the right hole. I think AJ played 16 minutes tonight. So we think when Thomas comes back, we think it can be a really powerful line that can make some plays. We're asking a lot of Jesper to go into the middle. It's not his natural position, so there's something there for sure.
How do you go about adapting without Alexander in the lineup for the next couple of weeks? And especially after what you saw today, I mean, how do you move forward?
We won't use today as a judgment. We've always run Lusteron and Lundell and Reinhardt when Barkov goes down, and then we just filter out the lines. There's 3 guys that are out of your top, and they, as good as Alex is, you're affected in some ways just as much by Matthew and in some ways by Thomas Nosek, because he has a certain really specific role for our team. So now we'll just make the adjustments, but we have a template that we've used that we'll stick with.
What did you make of Patrick Giles' NHL debut?
Yeah, I was happy for him. A little better in the face-off circle than I expected. Was it good? He's a big man that moves, so there's lots of raw potential there. I don't know that center ice will be where he spends most of his NHL time. He can get to the wing and be really effective, but we've got a bunch of guys in the middle right now that are not really used to it. So no, he was good. I was happy for him. Okay.
Thank you.